After spending 8 days in Qingdao in East Shandong province in China, it was time for us to pack our bags and head the 60 kilometres out to Qingdao airport. Today we would be flying to Bangkok, Thailand on 2 separate flights with China Southern Airlines. So I've just entered the terminal here at Qingdao. It's about 5:45 or 5:45 a.m. Our first of 2 flights to Bangkok is at 8:10. It's a nice modern departure terminal. As I would expect in China, they all are. Okay, first in line, or just no one else in line at this stage. So, bye-bye suitcase, we see you in Bangkok. So I think the nice staff member here who's on the end of our check-in queue is going to show us where international departures are. Okay, so what I thought was a nice lady taking us around the corner to show us where to go was actually taking us to baggage check to check our luggage, because I left a battery in there from our drone. So, okay, so this is domestic check-in. So we're going to go through here, catch our plane from here to Guangzhou, then transfer at Guangzhou to Bangkok. So far quite easy check-in. Willow tells me that the Chinese do not arrive to get on planes until at least 40 minutes prior. So we're here 2 hours prior, so the line was not long, as I said. So I got to scan our passports and go down and find our gate this way. So we've just come through security. Pretty easy to get through. Chinese are pretty thorough, so expect to have to pull out your computers, your laptops, any chargers, any batteries you've got for anything within your bag, because I want to scan them all. So just be aware when you get to the check, try and have all your lithium batteries pulled out, your phone chargers, everything, because I want to see them. Let's just have a bit further of a look here in Qingdao domestic. Where's that plane going? Wuhan. Seems like a nice enough setup. Seats on both sides, standard airport. A few shops, bars in between. I was actually just hoping to find somewhere where there was no people, like this gate, so we could have a look outside and see if we could see any planes around. We've landed in Qingdao twice before, both times at night, so taking off in the day will be something different. Our trip to Bangkok is about to start within the next 45 minutes. The thing you will find at many Asian airports, especially in China, is a hot water station, because they don't drink cold water, they drink hot water, and everyone eats noodles. So bring a cup of noodles with you, go to the hot water station, and away you go. Oh, look who I found. Yo, bro. Here's our flight board. Guangzhou, selected departure time 8:05. Where's our plane? Here it is down here. Okay, so our flight's boarding. We're just in line now to jump on and take off. Well, that was interesting. So going through the boarding gate there, you didn't even have to show your ticket or passport. They just did it by facial recognition, so which was really, really easy compared to having to scan your tickets. We may be leaving Qingdao, but it's certainly not goodbye. We'll definitely be back here. So I think we're a fair way up the back in row 58 here. We're in a single aisle 3-3 configuration plane. Looks like there's adequate legroom, so we'll soon see when we sit down, won't we? Got the safety instructions for the Airbus A321. The distance from Qingdao to Guangzhou is around 2,500 kilometres. The flight takes anywhere between 2.5 and 3 hours, so a nice short hop. The meals on southern China were really good. I quite enjoyed them. You'd get a little noodle dish with some beef in it. The sauce was quite mild. You get your little condiments that come with it. You know, you get a bit of fruit, a bit of cake, even a bit of yogurt. So really found the meals to be quite good on southern China. Being a short flight, the meals and drink service pretty much started as soon as we levelled out after takeoff. So what's the toilet like on Southern China domestic? Just basic, no things to wash your hands with or anything, some toilet tissues, small, very small toilet, a little bit dirty at this stage after an hour in, but hey, hi. So we're on our way, as I said, from Qingdao to Guangzhou. Now, a little bit of a quandary. If I hadn't have rang Southern China Airways yesterday, just to confirm a few things, because I was a bit concerned about if our luggage would go through from Qingdao to Bangkok, because we had to transit obviously from domestic to international. Well, when I rang up and spoke to them, luckily all our flight times had been changed, and we hadn't been notified by email or anything, so we would have actually caught the plane in Qingdao at 10:55, I think was the original time, and we wouldn't have been able to get to Bangkok. We would have as far as Guangzhou, and then we would have been stuck because there wouldn't have been 90 minutes to transit our luggage in between the planes, so we all got rescheduled onto different flights. Instead we left at 8:05, and our flight to Bangkok left at 14:55 instead of 15:55. So we were quite lucky that we called. I'm going to say it was poor service on their behalf, because I didn't receive an email. I checked my emails. Obviously the flight out of Guangzhou to Bangkok had changed in the time frame, but the flight out of Qingdao didn't. So luckily we're still going to get to Bangkok today, but if we had have not called and rolled up to the airport, I think we would have been stuck in Guangzhou for the night. So the first part of our flight to Bangkok is just about to end. We're about to land in Guangzhou very shortly. So we've just landed in domestic here at Guangzhou Airport, and we've got to transfer to international. So we've come from Qingdao in China, and we're going to go to Bangkok. So let's see how easy or hard it is to transfer into international and what that requires here. Southern China's terminal by the looks of it. No indication yet where we go. Okay, there's a sign up there saying transfer. Let's see where that takes us. On top of the stairs. So straight up the top here is a pink sign saying transfer. So first step, see whether we can get to international. Still following the pink transfer sign. They did say that there was a transfer desk next to gate 171, so if we see that, we'll stop and ask. It's a pretty big airport, this one, I think. So here's our pink transfer sign that we're still following. Out the gate. So we've come from that plane way over there, and now we're still following the transfer sign. Up we go. So this is the first sign that actually says transfer to international. We've just kept following the transfer sign, so now we can actually see where we're going. So it's been pretty easy so far. All you got to do is keep following the sign that says transfer. I will say it has been a fair walk though so far, and we're still not there. We're still following the security signs. So transfers? Yeah, international transfers, still following the red sign. They keep continually playing that message. Please be careful and watch your steps. So I don't know whether a lot of people fall over on these stairs or what, but could be the case. Watch your step. Okay. straight through here. Okay, so here we go. We've got to check in through customs again, and we're off. Okay, so I reckon it took us about 30 minutes to walk from the domestic terminal where we landed to go through passport control, which is behind us, into the international terminal. So really quite easy. All you had to do was follow the signs. Took you straight here. I must admit it was a bit of a long walk, as I said earlier, so be prepared. So make sure you have plenty of time to transfer, and other than that you'll be fine. You'll easily find your way across here to your boarding gate for international. We hopped on a bus which I thought was going to taxi us out to the aeroplane, but little did I know we pulled up at what was like a satellite boarding gate. We went up some stairs, and from there we just walked straight out the air bridge onto the plane. Okay, there she is. Boeing 737-8. Hi. Hi. Okay, so first thoughts on this plane to Bangkok is it's not as big as the plane that we had with Qingdao. The seats are a little bit more squishier. We're on a 737-8 though now, so we've gone from being on an Airbus to being on a Boeing, both single aisle 3x3 combinations, but yeah, a little bit squishier on this flight. There's definitely no TV screens in the back of the seat, so that didn't happen, which was something we did not quite know, because normally most international full carrier flights, like airlines like Southern China, who are flying internationally and are not budget, generally have a screen in the back of the seat, so definitely not though on this one. So because only a 2-hour, 35-minute flight, meal service coming around pretty much straight away. As soon as we evened out, they started bringing the meals out. So hold them up for me.
A cake thing that looks like a scone. A roll that is nice and blown up. A banana. What looks like potato salad with ham.
Okay.
Butter and chicken rice.
The toilet on this flight was even smaller than the last one. Overall, I think the plane on the domestic route within China was a far better plane than the one on the international route out of China, surprisingly. Overall, the experience with Southern China was quite positive. The planes were in quite good condition, the staff were attentive, the food was really good, comfort level was about what you would expect from economy class planes. So overall, thumbs up to Southern China. Welcome to Bangkok.